if he was trying to be with somebody else, that there was competition. He was fighting over that person. Fighting. And he lost. 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups. He lost. So whoever that he left you for, whoever he thought was better, whatever situation he was chasing after, he ends up losing in the end with the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. 7 of Wands competition, he loses. Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the 4 of Cups, he gets rejected. That's the outcome. Whatever third party situation this is that he was chasing, or his spouse or his baby mama, he ends up getting rejected. And there's the Fool. Foolish, yeah. This is going to be your general love reading. This is for the sign of Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Hope that this message finds you well. I already birthed a little sage for you guys. Spirit of the universe, please give me a clear, accurate message for my beloveds, Libra, the collective of Libra. And please give us some clear messages for them today. Cross watchers, you are most definitely welcome. You will find that sometimes the energies are interchangeable. If you are Libra, right, male or female, and I may say, Libra, you're doing this, you're doing that, and you know you're not doing it, then it's your person of interest, okay? We do have some Libras that are, you know, on the opposite end, doing the things that are causing you guys to be watching these tarot readings, right? And then we also have, you know, our cross watchers who are dealing with Librans, but they may be the ones, you know, causing the issue. So it just depends on where you fit into the storyline. Remember, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Jupiter placements. So, yes, so the energies may be interchangeable. They could be reversed. So your first message is act as if your partner's already here. We have spiritual connection. And we have the heart of the matter, okay? Powerful energy for you guys. So act as if your partner's already here is card number 17. And it says whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they're with you. So you can always consider them. And then we have spiritual connection. And this is a relationship that has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So you know that this is past life. So you know that this is very spiritual. So as you can see, they're connected by an etherical cord at the top of their heads. They're looking at each other. So this could kind of resonate for some of you guys that are in a twin flame journey, or you think you're in one. Okay. And then the heart of the matter. Bottom of the deck energy is miracles and blessing. Beautiful energy. Gorgeous energy for you guys. Okay. So you're connecting with someone that you may have you have a spiritual connection with them. And I apologize, I said 17, but this is actually 37. So this is a 10. Okay, so we have a 10 and a 9. Act as if your partner's already here. Okay, so this means, this is implying that something is over, right? We have a 10 and you're acting as if someone is in your life. So there may have already been an ending between you and this person in the past, okay? In the present, there's a spiritual connection. Someone is feeling the connection still. It's still strong. And then the heart of the matter says there's more going on than meets the eyes. Okay. It says everything has its gift. So we have wish fulfillment. This is one of my wish fulfillment cards for this deck. I'm using the Whispers of Love. You guys, if you're interested in any of the decks that are featured here, please check my description box. I have a list of almost, I want to say 15 decks listed. Some of the decks you may not find. Okay, because those decks were purchased on Etsy. So if you don't see like my Sacred Soulmates, my Yin Yang deck, or my Hidden Truth Oracle deck, those were purchased on Etsy. The other decks, like the other Oracle decks and my Tarot cards, you can find those in my list of cards that I use for my videos, and those can be purchased directly through Amazon. All the short links are listed for you guys for your convenience. All right, because people ask, sorry. All right, so it's implying that something ended here. Act as if your partner's already here. You guys may have, some of you guys could be single, and some of you guys could be in separation. So we have the 4 of Wands in reverse, yeah. So there's something challenging happening here with the 7 of Wands. There could be competition, there could be fighting. For me, the 7 of Wands is boundaries here. A need for boundaries. So you have to learn a very powerful lesson between you and your person of interest. Your person of interest could have been very closed off or resistant to an ending with someone, or you're having a hard time. Yeah, we have Four of Wands and the King of Wands. Some of you guys are dealing with a fire sign. It doesn't have to be, but we have Aries, Sag, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising person. Feeling strong sun sign fire. So I'm feeling very strong Sagittarius with the Seven of Wands. And for others of you guys, I mean, we have the Four of Wands and the Two of Wands. Lots of fire. Okay? Lots of fire energy. I only read the court cards and the major arcanas for when I'm associating with signs of the zodiac. I look at the pip cards as what's happening in the day-to-day routine of life. But major player here is a fire sign here. We have a Four of Wands. We have a challenge and a completion with the Seven of Wands. So the completion, it looks like a foundation has crumbled. It looks like someone has left a home, moved out. Okay, no more celebrating here. Okay, with the Four of Wands in reverse, someone's not happy. Four of Wands is a card tied to family as well. So someone's leaving a marriage, or someone is, like I said, moving out of a home, because the Four of Wands is also like a structure. It's liberation. And the reverse is also liberation of certain value systems. Now the resistance here with the Seven of Wands, or their challenge, could be that this person was having a hard time ending a relationship, and it created an ending for you, or this feeling of being without a partner, because this card is saying act as if your partner is here. This card is talking about you manifesting someone, because it says whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. So this is like putting you in this position of learning, right, to be who you would like to attract, right? So clarify the Seven of Wands, Spirit. See, lessons of Saturn. I told you. So your masculine's in that King of Wands energy, whether he's a fire sign or not. He just ended a cycle with lessons of Saturn, and it is a lesson learned, or I want to say a lesson learned, because it's upright. I want to say he learned his lesson, okay, to a certain extent. Why? Because the Two of Wands is implying that he has a decision and there's a path being made clear for him. 7 plus 2 is 9, okay? 9 of Wands is an ending of a cycle, something very tumultuous. Again, an unstable foundation, fighting, arguing. Okay, this could be a person that you're connecting to, you're fighting with him, you're arguing, or you find that it's very challenging. You find that he's very guarded, very resistant, very competitive, or there's enemies, right? 7 of Wands sometimes talk about hidden enemies. If we look at this, and then we have a choice. So there could be options. There could be competition. If you look at these wands, he's fighting them off, okay? So maybe he had a lot of options, and now he's setting a boundary. Maybe he doesn't want to be a playboy anymore. I mean, the King of Wands in reverse is definitely somebody that's non-committal. He could have, I mean, it's a negative attribute of a masculine. It would be a masculine that is either having a hard time with taking action, a lack of confidence. He could be very controlling. He could be very egotistical and prideful in the reverse. It would be like the shadow. This would be a man that's non-committal. This could be a man that has bad intent when it comes to relationships, at least. Okay. Clarify King of Wands. Yeah. So this person here may have rejected you at some point, and this is why we have this 10, right? So we have mutual, symbiotic. I'm also seeing, too, for some of you guys, he's afraid of rejection. He sees you now as a mutual symbiotic. He's looking at the Two of Wands. He wants to forge forward. He's surveying his options here. He's looking at his options. He could stay, he could go, okay? He could stay in the past, but he's looking towards the future. There could be something that he may want to offer you here. He has the world in his hand, so maybe he wants to offer you the world, so to speak, or something more stable, something where both of you guys are on the same page. So it says mutual symbiotic. It says this is a beneficial, balanced connection. Both partners have the same feelings, ideals, values, and shared goals. He's not sure if you have the same goals. He's not, because he's thinking about it. And he sees you as being combative. 7 of Wands. So he's a little bit intimidated. King of Wands in reverse. Okay? So not taking any action. Okay, I feel like he may have rejected you at some point or made you feel rejected, or it could be vice versa. Yeah, King of Wands is a very sexual energy. So we have purely physical and sexual. Yeah, he had sex addictions, or he had addictions, or he was displaying devil energy. At some point, we have take a risk. This was his comfort zone, but something's coming to end. Like I said, Saturn's coming in with this lesson, or has, because this is past energy. Clarify lesson of Saturn. Clarify lessons of Saturn. Soul imprints. Okay, so we have 4 cards. Okay, see? So we have unresolved wounds. Okay, patterns and inheritance are affecting this situation. So we have set your intentions high, and I think this is why you're guarded. You're setting up a boundary. Set your intentions high. Know that you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. And I see you looking at the possibility of new love or a new phase in love. And then we have, this is your energetic match. I want to say too that your person didn't feel good enough at some point, or both of you guys had to learn some sort of lesson. And saying, act as if your partner's already here. Someone is considering you now as their energetic match. Someone wants a new phase, or someone is looking to forge forward and attract a new love, right? A new love, someone that has the same shared goals and ideals and values. So someone here is making a decision to leave behind something that's unstable, a relationship for some of you guys. Others of you guys, you're leaving behind this King of Wands, because this King of Wands is non-committal. He just wants to have a frivolous relationship with you, surface level. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a fire sign. It could definitely be any sign, but the attribute of the King of Wands is a liar and a sinner. You know, he doesn't want anything serious. Now, that's the past. So we have the Page of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like you realized that this person was being deceitful. Okay. Let's look at the King of Wands as as what he's subconsciously wanting to do. He wants to apologize, but he's afraid. He's holding back. So what he's reflecting on is his behavior in the past. And he's assuming that, well, maybe he knows for sure that you are going to reject him, or you're going to have a boundary up. So we have the Magician. He's trying to figure out a way to manifest a new beginning with you. But there's a delay. He's a little stuck, okay? Again, this is the fear of rejection, or he's resisting some sort of change. 6 of Cups, having a hard time moving on from something. All right, so let's look at spiritual connection. So with the spiritual connection card, it says this is a relationship that has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So there is definitely a very strong empathetic bond. Okay, so this person again is feeling this mutual energy of wanting to be with you. They're feeling mutually. So there's a mirroring, a deep connection. But in the past, they couldn't see it because this person may have, like I said, had competition. This person couldn't, maybe they were in a situation they couldn't leave that particular situation at the time. They're feeling guilty now. Guilt, shame, and deep remorse over past actions, words are hindering this situation. So they're not coming forward because they feel so much guilt. Again, I see this person feeling this twin flame, and these cards fell out. And I want you to take note of the cards' thoughts. Like I said, this is what he's doing. He's reflecting. See? Reflecting. We attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. After everything is said and done, he's thinking about you. He's thinking about, damn, she was the best thing that ever happened to me. She was, you know, everything that I ever wanted in a woman, but I couldn't see it back then because of my pride and ego. Do you see how these two people's heads are connected, or they're facing each other? Now look at this card, the same thing. He's looking at her. So he is feeling the connection now, whereas in the past he couldn't see it, right? You were having, like, you had this ideal, like, I feel like someone's wishing that they can have this back with you. They can have you back. See? Telepathy. This connection has a very strong empathetic and telepathic soul bond. Yeah. And then we have sacred sexuality. Someone is connecting with you on an astral. We have tantric alchemy. Now, I want to tell you what sacred sexuality, this is for me, trust issues. I tied this to sacral. The sacral is about intimacy. It's about opening up. I feel like one This person is communicating with you telepathically. Yes, I think that this person feels a very strong tie to you. I'm also feeling like this person that you were connected to needed to understand the sacredness of sexuality. I think that they were using sexuality as a tool to gain validation, to kind of control and to conquer, or to feel good about themselves. It was a way for them to, it was like a self-gratification or instant gratification type of thing, right? It was kind of like empty. They may have felt empty, or they may have been coping with something, and sex was something that they did. It sounds bad, you know. I want to say, one, for some of them, it was more like a distraction, and for others, it was, like I said, they needed to feel needed or validated, right? Ego boost. Definitely seeing that there's a tower with this person. This person's having a hard time moving forward. So basically, after they rejected you, after it ended or you walked away, this person, this masculine, has been having a hard time moving on from you. Again, still a lot of resistance, still a lack of movement with the Chariot card, still having a hard time after the ending of your connection. And it could even be another connection, but I feel like this is this connection they had with you. They're still struggling to overcome it. Now we see that in the universe intervened and put us halt to the forward movement of a connection. Now this could be the forward movement of your connection with this person, or the forward movement with another connection. The universe intervened. So they feel guilty now. They do feel this connection. They feel this mutual symbiotic feelings for you, same feelings mirroring you, really feeling ashamed, really feeling now this connection now that you're gone. And I'm hearing, when I first started your reading, I was getting a song coming to me. I think it was Since You've Been Gone. Yeah. I don't remember who sings it. For now. If you know the song, put it in the comments. Spiritual connection. The cards are sticking today. Death, yeah. So we have death, and then we have lovers. We have lots of major arcanas here. So we have the Chariot and the Tower, and then we have a death card and an ending of, or this needs to be a transform in some way, because we have the lovers, which is also a very spiritual connection, but it's in the reverse. So there's definitely an ending between you two, and your person is feeling this ending. It's actually sparking death and rebirth within them. I see a catharsis. I see them cutting off other lovers. So this person had there's competition. There was other people. This person just thought they were the man because they had a bunch of hoes, okay, or bros. This woman had a lot of, she had a lot of friends, okay. That's my cousin, type of thing. So we attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. Again, both of you guys are in this reflective period, and yes, you are in separation. Now there's an obstacle, is what the cards are showing me, perseverance. So the obstacle is for surrendering. Both of you guys need to surrender the connection and to have this time out so that you can clear your energy, especially this masculine that came up. We have a new beginning here, and we have letting go, change, time to move forward, risk, and opportunity. So we have the heart of the matter, and it says there's more going on than meets the eye. So let's see what's going on. I'm going to extend this, of course. We're going to look at your person specifically. So there's more going on. What you don't know is that while you guys are in separation, they're also ending cycles or connections with past life soulmates, okay, or what we call karmics. So there's a clearing of space. Both of you guys need clarity on something. You guys don't see something. You feel the connection. You've been thinking about each other, but there's still a separation because one or both of you will not surrender. Now, what is this about? Maybe one or both of you are thinking that this is over and you're wanting to move in different directions, but you still feel that strong pull to each other, right? So the card that flew out was the Wheel of Fortune. Again, lots of references to an ending of a cycle, Hermit. Some sort of illumination is coming out for you. So there is some sort of ending here for sure. There's something ended. For some of you guys, there's a Scorpio, a Gemini, and definitely a Cancer, okay? Virgo, something's coming to light. There's some sort of illumination. We have the Empress. So you need time to heal is what this is about. Ten of Swords. You felt, the worst is over. Yeah, you're getting back in your bag. I mean, you're definitely you're in this energy of Empress, abundance, okay, prosperity, self-worth. So you needed to have some sort of illumination. Both of you guys were resisting something here. Tell me about this Empress. There's a manifestation. There's a new beginning. Yeah. This could be a baby mother too. This could be a wife. I have two women here, but I have lessons of Saturn. So a karmic cycle or a karmic relationship is over. Somebody needs to accept this. But there's a level up here. A soul's desire to resolve limiting patterns of control, dependency, and many challenges. Challenge over. Wheel of Fortune ends that cycle for you. Challenge is done. Over. Look, you graduate into the Empress. Ten of Swords in reverse. Ending of a difficult cycle. Why? Because you've gotten the clarity you need. You have done the inner work. You have reflected, as the card suggested here. Okay, you needed to go on a timeout so that you can gain clarity, and you did. You reflected. You went within and did inner work. You're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles. You're coming out very sure of yourself, very abundant. We have a suppression. Someone does not express how they truly feel. I feel that you at some point wanted some sort of closure, but you're giving this closure to yourself. I want to throw a card on repression. Clarify repression with the Queen of Pentacles. Again, there's two women here. So I have two earth signs, or a Libra female with the Empress, and then I have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Eight of Swords. Okay, so you're holding back. So you're holding back on giving and receiving to this person. So you're basically in your bag. Like I said, you're just focusing on yourself. But you're overthinking, okay, or someone is. And with this Eight of Swords, why is there overthinking? Clarify the Eight of Swords. You still feel, okay, because of this waiting. Because this person's not telling you. Some of you guys are still waiting for some sort of communication, okay? Or this person's waiting on you, but you're in your bag. You're looking good. You're prosperous. You're working on building your foundation. You're working on money. You're maybe starting a business or running a business, or just really doing something that has to do with entrepreneurship, or just taking care of your body, your physical body, your physical home. This is earthly stuff. This is tangible stuff. This is about nurturing people around you, nurturing yourself, nurturing children, right? Nurturing projects. So while you're doing this, somebody's stressing out because they haven't heard from you, right? Because you're on a timeout. You're taking time out for yourself. You don't have time to be focusing on this anymore. You've done the healing, you've done the reflecting, and now you're getting back to your priorities, okay? And for others of you guys, yeah, see, you're aligning, you're demonstrating and expressing the values and beliefs you've learned. You've learned your lesson. So why is the Eight of Swords here? I want to know who's in this Eight of Swords energy. Clarify Eight of Swords. Yeah, so there's a reconciliation. You can't see it. You got your blindfold on, though. Again, maybe you're not wanting it at this time. Maybe you're too distracted. Somebody is repressing the fact that they want a reconciliation, divine timing. I think that you're not really looking to reconcile right now. I think you're looking to get back on your feet. Clarify reconciliation, spiritual mission. Yeah. So it is your mission to reconcile with someone, or maybe you are needing to see that something's over, because I have all these 10. I have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Swords, the Death card, the Lovers in reverse. Lessons of Neptune, denial. I feel like some of you guys know that there's a reconciliation coming, but you're trying to deny it. Like, you're in denial. You're like, I don't want it. I don't want this person. I'm done. But the universe is saying, wait a minute. There's more to this than you realize. This is just a timeout, baby. You're like, well, this is over. Or this person feels this way, like it's never going to happen. This is dead. It's done. The universe says the heart of the matter. There's more going on than meets the eye. There's something that you don't see coming. Okay, so what that is, right? What is that, Spirit? Because I'm seeing that it's your spiritual mission. I clarified reconciliation. I have spiritual mission. You learned your lesson. But then we have Neptune. Somebody's in denial. Lessons of Saturn. And this implies a cycle. Tell me what the lesson is. What was Saturn teaching this feminine? A return of passion and play. It's time for you to, it's time for you to enjoy your life. It's time to relinquish patterns of control. Pluto, endings. And Pluto's retrograde right now. It's a transformation taking place. Something's being renewed. Okay, heart of the matter. Let's see what comes out for the heart of the matter, and then we'll go into the extended, and we'll look at your person. We'll look at his feelings towards you. How does he feel about you? His thoughts and feelings towards this connection, and then we'll look at the actions that he may or may not take in the month of May, maybe beyond May, and then we'll look at obstacles and blocks, and then we'll look at the best possible outcome. Now, I want to throw a card on miracles and blessings, because this is saying you don't see something coming. You may think it's over between you guys, but don't forget, you guys are tied. You guys are connected. It's a spiritual connection. So let's see, miracles and blessings. I feel like you're over this person. I feel like you're doing well, and you're like, why would I want to go back, Or maybe you are needing to realize that there is a chance for this to work. Yes, it says accept. Miracles and blessings is being clarified by acceptance. And it says retreat for self-care. And that's what you're doing. You're being blessed because you did the right thing, because you pulled your energy away, because you focused on yourself. So because of that, because you are accepting yourself, but this is also about accepting others. Spirit says new patterns, a new cycle's coming. Tell me about the heart of the matter. We have soul imprints, and we have triggers. We have some sort of triggering or soul imprint here that still needs to be cleared before this reunion can take place. I feel like you're needing to surrender, feminine. I feel like you're being very closed off. I didn't take out my yin yang deck, but I'm going to use this deck here. And this is the Allentown Wellness. And look at what's at the bottom. Let me just shuffle it a little bit. I got this one on Etsy. Okay. So this deck's from Etsy, if you're wondering. It's called the Sacred Soulmate. It says moving on. Yeah, moving on. Happily single. That's what I see you doing. See you being happily single. But then I see there's a next phase. Okay, I see that relationship is evolving, or this is you transforming, or something's transforming about this connection that you didn't see. Maybe you thought it was over. Maybe you were moving on. Maybe you're like, I'm done with that. Spirit says you still have something to clear here. You still have to do self-care. Divine timing's at play, or maybe your person still has to do self-care. They still say that this twin flame union is going strong. We have Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. There's a surprise meeting. Somebody's hesitating. Clarify. Heart of the matter. The snake. Yeah, we have competition. And we have clock. See, there's this competition. Competition, enemy, clever. Look over your shoulder, the other woman. So your person and you are meant to reconcile. The reason why it's taking so long, divine timing, is being clarified by clock, because there's still a third party here. This person still needing to clear this third party's energy. This is what this is. Your person still needing to accept and let go and retreat from something. They need to end the cycle. That's what all those endings were about. While you're doing your thing, while you're happy, while you're healing and doing your self-care, your person's still needing to break a soul tie. Tell me about clock. Yeah, your person's in a one-sided relationship with a narcissist. Frustrated in a relationship. Yeah, see, there's a karmic relationship. I knew it. I felt that. So your person is wanting to communicate with your will, communicate with you, a weighted text message or call, once they end that karmic relationship for good. So it looks like the reconciliation is not you. It looks like your person keeps going back to somebody that they have a past life connection with. And that's why it's taking so long. But there is going to be an ending of a cycle. And they're saying that it's happening during this Pluto retrograde, or it's happening during some sort of astrological event. Show me the Maximus energy. Yeah, unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Something's coming to light with someone. Yeah, see, he had options, or he has some sort of decision or unconventional relationship here. Yeah, he's having closure issues here. He needs to make a decision. I feel like he feels a strong connection with you. He fell in love with you. And he's realizing this with the dragonfly, but there's a need for him to adapt. He's having a tower. Spirit is showing me that there's an ending taking place, that he's in resistance to this ending, or someone he's connecting to is. Yeah, because there's codependency. Someone is blocking this ending. It could be him or the third party. We're going to look at that in the extended. And then we have not dealing, avoiding conversation or call. Yes, there is a third party interfering. And this is why it's taking so long. So the universe is saying, focus on you, focus on your bag. You're the Empress. You're going to have some sort of miracle and blessing coming towards you in divine timing. There's more going on than meets the eye. Okay, and what's this miracle going to bring in divine timing? What's the miracle bringing in divine timing, Spirit? For our beloveds, transcending the obstacle. Yep, you're going to transcend the obstacle. There's a new phase, expansion. We have preparing for union. Wow. So let's ask your masculine a few questions before we go into the extended. If you're interested in the extended, please check the description for the links to rent or buy the extended. You can also sign up for Patreon for access to all the extended videos for 11/11 and weekly oracle messages, okay? So your person says, you were the best thing in my life, but I knew exactly what I was doing. And at the bottom of the deck, they're waiting for a sign. So you're kind of in denial. You're not really checking for them. You may be like, okay, you know what, I'm done. But there is this connection that's still here. You can't really move on from it. Maybe because you may still need to let go of some sort of baggage. Some of you guys need to realize that this person is a karmic relationship. Some of you guys, you may be thinking that it's a twin, but it's not, okay? This is going to be for some of you guys. For others of you guys, this person is needing to leave a karmic behind. They're frustrated in a relationship with a karmic, see? It says frustrated in a relationship. Your person wants you to know that they do love you unconditionally. And at the bottom of the deck, they said, I know I was a distraction from your pain. I love you, but I lost myself for a little while. So let's go into the extended. I thank you guys for watching. If this resonated, please leave me a comment. Please like the video. Please subscribe. And if you have already subscribed, if you've been supporting, I want to say a big thank you. And thank you to everyone that has donated to the channel and it has helped my channel grow. Continue to show me love and help my channel grow. Please hit the like button and leave comments if you can. I will talk to you guys in the next video. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this. And I hope to see you in the extended. Bye. This could also be that he rejects this person because this person's playing games and he's tired of dealing with this, and he decides that he doesn't want to invest there anymore. He decides he doesn't want the stress of fighting and competing and arguing, right? 7 of Wands, 5 of Swords, tired, no longer wanting to cry over spilled milk, no longer wanting to fight for a relationship. He's ready to take a leap of faith. He doesn't feel fulfilled in that relationship, but he is struggling with feeling good enough. I feel like with the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords, this is him saying that I'm stressed out. He's lacking confidence that, that he can put dedicated effort in anything. This is why he may be in this free-spirited energy. And that's an obstacle. He does wonder if you're happy without him, though. Clarify Fool. Clarify the Fool card. Finding out the truth. Yeah, he's finding out the truth about somebody that he was chasing after. He's not available. That's what I'm seeing. I don't feel like he's ready to put in the dedicated effort after this ending because he's going to be struggling financially. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We also have the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, stressed out, stressed the fuck out. Why? Because he's suffering some sort of loss.